What's up, YouTube? This is Elam. I'm test flighting the Nano QX by Blade. I've had this one for about the same amount of time I've had the 200 QX. I do fly this one more though because I can fly it inside. But right now I'm going to test flight it outside on normal, fairly normal. There's a little wind, cross breezes here and there, but not enough to disrupt the flight mode that I'm going to show you. There's two things actually. There's agility and then regular stability. And I did find out that I can flip it in regular stability mode, even though it's only got a certain access that I won't pass for stabilizing reasons. Anyway, I'll show you. Hey, dog, move up. Yeah, that was Muggins. He just flipped it over. He's such a goofball. I don't know if you can see him. He's over there. Big ass guard dog, but sometimes he's clumsy, you know? Alright, so, well, first we gotta turn on the controller. And I gotta bind it to the Nano QX. Alright. Plug in the flight battery. Alright, here we go. So yeah, the Nano QX is a really stable micro heli. It's nice. It performs better than a lot of the ones I've tested out before. Actually, it performs exactly like all the other Blades, which is really nice because it's a pocket size and you can fly it indoors. You know, it just handles beautifully. I mean, you could even fly it on a windy day. You're just gonna have to fight it a little, but it definitely maintains altitude and it'll hold as long as you can basically aileron and just steer into the wind. Alright, so check this out. I'm gonna put it in a higher flight mode and do a flip, even though you're not supposed to be able to do it. Well, that wasn't it. I forgot you can't cut throttle completely with this one because it actually cuts off. Unlike the its older brother, the 200 and the 350, which have a continuous propeller, even if you cut it down all the way, which is nice. Let's see. No, doesn't want to do it for me. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to show you in agility mode. The flip. Yeah. I'm gonna have to climb it to a higher altitude because I'm using batteries that don't have as much punch anymore, only because they're pretty old. I'd say about 3 months of use. Alright, I don't know if you can see this on the camera. Looks like it though. There you go. So that was a flippin' agility. I know I said I'd show you one in stability mode. I'm gonna try it again, but let me just do another agility flip. Completely landed on my back. Yeah, the good thing about having a little nano size copter is you can practice agility mode and not have to worry about it crashing and replacing parts. So that way when you fly the bigger quads, you'll have that experience. It's not too hard. I mean, you just gotta get used to rotating it correctly. I don't know if you can see the controls, but as you pitch forward, you also want to rotate and move your aileron and aileron at let's see, it's diagonal up left if you're going to rotate left, and obviously the opposite if you're going to rotate right. So I definitely recommend getting this quad. I've probably crashed it 100 times, and this one actually came with a crash kit, you know, an extra body, which I haven't needed to use yet. So if you're in the market for a mini micro quad, this is definitely the one. It's Nano QX by Blade.